Hi, my name is Muhammad Zafan Afnan, and today my group and I presenting our cargo procedures, which is we focus on undeclared food products at Ipoh Cargo Terminal. Don't forget to like and share this video. First of all, undeclared food refers to imported food that bypass proper custom procedures. Common issues include undeclared value, incomplete documents, or misdeclared goods. For the example, like frozen chicken may be declared at a lower value, or food could be imported without approval from KKM. This issue affects food safety, reduce government revenue, and encourage illegal activities. Uninspected food may carry harmful bacteria, and unpaid duties lead to financial loss. That's all for me.
Hi, my name is Noratika Wahida binti Abdullah. So today I will talk about the background of this case. To give you some context, undercleared food is a major concern for Malaysia authorities. It is not just about the paperwork, it's about non-compliance with the important regulation. When food is uncleared, it skips further inspection. There rises a massive red flag for food safety and public health. Without proper documentation and permits, there is much higher risk of contaminations or unsafe product entering our local market and ending up on our dinner tables. Now, we're going to the description of in the incident. So what actually happened in November 2024? During routine cargo inspection at the Ipoh Cargo Terminal, authorities noticed something was off. Several consignments didn't match their declared documentation. After a closer look, they found a range of food items that were completely undeclared and lacked the required permits. This mismatch is direct violation of national regulation, leading the authorities to seize of the goods and launch a full enforcement investigations. It is a classic example of illegal importations through improper declarations. Now we look at the location and parties involved. The Ipoh Cargo Terminal is a key entry point for important goods in Malaysia, making it a front line for the safety checks. The heavy hitter on the scene were Royal Malaysian Customs Department and MUCIS, which is the Malaysian Agricultural Quarantine and Inspection Service. This agency work together to ensure that every bite of the imported foods meets strict health and safety standards requirements. It is important to remember the responsibility for proper declaration and obtaining permits lies solely with the importers. So we look at the section 4, which is the value of size good. Finally, let's look at the numbers because they tell a big story. The total estimate value of the size of goods in this specific case was 120,450 ringgit only. So, if we look at the breakdown, snack and confectionery made up the biggest slice at over 40%, followed by dried food and ingredients at the nearly 29%. Also, the last one, the rest was a mix of beverage, sauces, and seasoning. This valuation helped the government measure the economic impact, the severity of the offense. It shows that even small items like a snack can become a big illegal and safety issues when the rules are ignored.
My name is Nur Fatiha binti Abdullah. I will present about improper declaration of import food products. The first point is improper declaration of import food products. Its improper declaration is a major cause of undeclared food at cargo terminals. Second is import must provide accurate details on type, quantity, and value goods. This can lead to product not meeting safety standard, and it also make inspection and monitoring by authorities more difficult. Okay, the point number 2 is weak enforcement by relevant authorities. The first one is weak enforcement by authorities contribute to undeclared food issues. Number 2 is limited manpower and monitoring reduce enforcement effectiveness. And then high cargo volume and time constraint may lead to less thorough inspection. And the lastly is disallow undeclared product to pass through undetected.
Alright, for this part, I will explain the impact of unclear food conducts at Ipoh Cargo Terminal in November 2024. First, let's look at the financial loss. Unclear food products can cause major financial losses to importers and other stakeholders involved in the supply chain. When there are delays in customs clearance, it will lead to additional costs such as storage charges, demurrage fees, and also administrative expenses. These costs will continue to increase over time, especially when the goods are held due to incomplete documents or non-compliance with regulations. Besides that, food products are perishable and very sensitive to time and environmental conditions. So, delays can cause spoilage and food loss, especially for temperature-sensitive items like frozen and chilled food. As a result, importers may suffer reduced profits or even total financial loss. Next, we move to health risks. Unclear food products can pose serious health risks if they are not properly regulated. For example, improper storage and poor temperature control can increase the risk of contamination and foodborne diseases. This is especially dangerous for perishable items such as frozen and chilled food. In addition, unclear food products have not yet been verified to meet national food safety standards. This means the products may not comply with requirements such as proper labeling, certification, and hygiene standards. So, if these products enter the market without enough inspection, they can pose a serious threat to public health. So, overall, unclear food products not only affect financial performance but also create a serious risk to consumer health and safety. Thank you.
Looking at the lesson learned, the biggest takeaway is the need for strict control and import cargo clearance. Because of which system allow loopholes. Without the tight oversights, it's too easy for importers to bypass regulation or skip the inspections. How we make the solution? The solution is we must leverage modern tech like cargo scanners and tracking system to catch undeclared goods early. In the conclusion of the lesson learned, by improving inspection method and conducting random checks, we protect the integrity of the entire importer process. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tim Dixter and I will talk about the solution to improve port operation. First is stronger inspection. Stronger inspection are important to make sure all activities at the port follow regulation. Authorities should increase the frequency and also the thoroughness of cargo check. This means not only checking more often but also checking more carefully. Inspection should include verifying documents, checking the actual cargo content, and ensuring safety compliance. By doing detailed inspection, we can reduce risks such as smuggling, misdeclaration, and unsafe transport of goods. The second solution is the use of technology. Advanced technology can greatly improve port operation and make them more efficient. For example, digital systems like automated cargo tracking, electronic documentation, and integrated port management system allow real-time monitoring. In addition, CCTV, scanner, and sensor help improve security and detect any suspicious activity. Automation also reduce the need for manual work, which help minimize human error and speed up the overall process. In conclusion, by combining stronger inspection and the use of advanced technology, both can improve safety, efficiency, and overall performance. That's all for the solution. Thank you.
In conclusion, strict compliance with regulations is essential to prevent undercleared goods from entering Malaysia. The Port Ipoh Cargo Terminal case shows that weak enforcement and poor documentation can lead to serious issues, including risks to public health. Therefore, both authorities and importers must ensure proper enforcement and accurate declaration to avoid similar problems in the